Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk today about a topic that I feel like gets batted around a lot on YouTube. Some people suggest to do this, and then some people say, definitely don't do this. If you're not a YouTuber, I'm going to say a couple of things about how you can apply it to your own lifestyle. So let's talk about it. So there are some echoes on YouTube. Some people are really like shouting it, saying, do it this way and only do your thumbnails this way and have your descriptions this way. And this was honestly like really stressing me out. Okay. I've talked about this a little bit before, but it's something that I'm like, okay, step back. Let's incorporate this into my own life, make it my own, and make it my own on my channel. So, what I'm talking about is kind of doing your own thing, making your own rules and customizing it to your own self. Like right now, I'm talking about the YouTube channel. But you can make this anything that you want. So if you're a musician, play what you want to play. If you're an artist, paint or draw what you want to draw. Even at work, I think there's room for this because there's just not one way to do anything. There's 8 billion of us, and we're all going to come at whatever we want to apply this to. We're all coming at it our own way. So we're going to do it our own way. But I'm going to take that a step further because for my YouTube channel, I was kind of stressing about what kind of videos to post. And it has to be in this niche. And I can't go outside of that. And it has to be this length. And my titles need to be this way. My thumbnails need to be this way. So I feel like being on here for a couple of months now, it's not years, I feel like I've gotten into my own flow now. I have a video idea and sometimes I script it, I sit down and I write out what I want to say, like today. And sometimes I just hit record, I'm in my car and I think, well, I have 10 minutes right now, so I'm going to just record this kind of impromptu. I think both ways are great. You're getting a video out there, you're talking to your community, and you never know which one of those examples is going to connect with the people who are watching. So I was thinking about this topic and I thought, what if I just take that stress away and just do what I want to do within reason, right? I do believe that with the niche, that if you have a travel channel and then you start doing tarot or vice versa, that might be a little bit confusing. That might not mix a little bit, but I feel like with these kind of lifestyle channels and where I'm specifically trying to show you a little bit of my life, show you how I do things when I'm really busy and still carve out some time to do my goals. I feel like the broadness is there to where if you have a channel like this, you can have a variety of topics because it's going to relate to your people because you guys have a variety of what you do in a day, right? You don't just get up and work on your goals all day. So I don't just get up and work on my goals all day. I'd rather not only show you those types of videos. And for me, it's kind of hard to come up with enough video ideas to talk about just that one thing. I'd rather have this variety, this array to show you of my life and how I do things with that goal kind of niche in mind when I'm filming. So there's a little bit of my rant, but what I want to say is if you're on here on YouTube or if you're breaking out and trying something new, make it your own. It's totally fine to do this. We don't need anybody's permission, is what I'm saying. You're your own person. You're going to come at this and show up in a way that is your brand. I was kind of worried about branding also, thinking of it like a slogan or a color. And really, I'm my brand because I'm showing up as me And that is what is going to be consistent video after video. And I also, on this video, want to give you an update on my 75 hard channel. I challenged myself at the beginning of January. I think I'm going to have to look at the date. I think it was January 4th, but I challenged myself to come out here with a video every day on YouTube. And throughout this time, I've changed it up a little bit. I've made my own rules. This is what I needed to do in order to really stick with it, number one, and make it fun still, number two, and kind of reduce my stress with it. Because in the beginning of things, we're so excited about it, right? We have the energy, we're in the flow, we have so many ideas, and we work on it consistently day after day. A little bit of that spark kind of wears off, right? This happens with everything, a new job, a new love interest, everything that we do kind of, we get used to it. And the newness wears off. And then after that newness wears off, the work kind of comes in. And that's when we need the discipline. That's when we need to make it our own, customize it to our lifestyle, customize it in a way to where we're still excited about it. We're not having to really grind away at it, and we're still wanting to do it. We're still showing up with that thing. So that's what I've done with this 75 hard challenge. I had the excitement like this go in the beginning, the happiness, and that, not the happiness, because I'm having a blast with this, but the excitement kind of has worn off a little bit, let's say, but then the stress has kind of increased. So I feel like when those two cross and the stress is surpassing your energy and your happiness, that's when you need to kind of take that step back and think, okay, what am I doing here to where, what can I do to take some of that stress off and build that happiness, build that energy again? So that's kind of what I've done with my 75 hard challenge, is I've made it to where I'm showing up in some way on YouTube every day. So that might be just a post, which I did yesterday because I had this video, I filmed it in the car, and what do you know, I'm refilming it again in the morning before my kids get up and before they get ready. This is one thing that got me out of bed this morning. I was like, I wanted to film that video. So get up, do your exercise, and then come out here. I think by doing this, we are, number one, defining our own success. And as you heard me say, I want that happiness still in there with making my YouTube videos. I am having fun. You can see it on me, right? You can hear it in my voice. I am having fun. To me, my success is really linked to my happiness in everything I do, whether that be on YouTube, whether it's at work, whether it's doing an activity with my family. Having that happiness there is kind of why we're here, in my opinion. It's the experience that we're having in our life. And hopefully you're doing things too that are really bringing about a happiness in your life. So that's one of my definitions of success. And I think that doing this and making it our own, making YouTube your own way, or making whatever you're working on, your hobby or your work, a side hustle, an exercise routine, a diet kind of, I don't want to say diet routine. What did my stomach just growled? Making it your own is going to make it so much more enjoyable, number one, which makes you want to do that thing more, number two. And then it makes it so you stick with it. And that's what we're after here, right? We don't want to give up. We don't want to throw in the towel. I've almost thrown in the towel on this 75 hard challenge so many times because I'm busy. I'm like, I don't have time to sit down for 10 or 15 minutes, let alone re-record a video, which I do so many times and it drives me crazy. And then I watch it and I'm like, is that good enough? I'm not redoing it. That's one of my things that I've learned. I was going to go through some of my 75 hard analytics, but I think I'm going to save that for another video. I'm kind of going long here and I don't want my videos to be too incredibly long, and it's getting to be to that time where I have to go rush and make breakfast and lunch. So thank you for tuning in today. Let me know what your biggest takeaway with this was. I think that if we make things our own way, we're just going to bring about our happiness, bring about more ideas of how we can do that, be more confident in that thing also, and really just show up for ourselves time and time again. And that's what I'm out here to encourage you to do. So hopefully this video has done just that. Let me know in the comments, say hello, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.